Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Ricardo Cruz Leal, and this is my channel called Soul on Fire. Now, I just got back from the most amazing 3 weeks in Portugal. I went down to one of my cousin's weddings, and it was absolutely amazing. I also got to travel the country, and I haven't been there in 6 years, so it was wonderful to go back and see how much the country has changed and how magical and mystical it really is. It's a beautiful place, and if you ever get the opportunity, please, if you go to Europe, do not miss Portugal. It is still a hidden gem, although there was a lot of tourists this year. It's a magical place. So please, if you get an opportunity, go there. It helped me get some inspiration and almost finish the book I'm working on. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm really happy to be back here in Edmonton too, back here at home, and I welcome you. And I thank you for watching, and to all my subscribers, thank you so much for watching and listening, and having fun with my point of view and my way of trying to help others find magic and success in their life. I hope that you continue to enjoy what I'm offering. For those of you that are new, thank you for watching. I hope you stick around, and as you watch and focus on the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a little bit of insight into what I do, and I'm going to offer you a tool that you can use to begin understanding your behavior, and hopefully it'll give you the ability to look at things a little bit differently and help you in achieving or overcoming anything that you might be dealing with. So let's start. And what I wanted to talk about today is um, a basic human need, and there's some well documented basic human needs, and some from certain psychologists, and some from others, and they're all kind of basic. And I'm not going to go into them and outline them all here, but I do want to talk about one specific basic human need um, called significance. And all human beings, all of us here in this physical world, have this desire, not a desire obviously, but a need to feel significant. We want to feel that we're we matter and that we mean something, and it's the reason why we're all kind of, you know, the majority of people are struggling to find something, like something's missing and they're looking for their purpose. Um, and it consumes a lot of people, this need for significance, because the way that our socioeconomic culture is designed, people are looking for significance in their jobs, in their because that's where they spend most of their time, unfortunately, in climbing the corporate ladder, in dealing face to face with other human beings. They're always trying to feel significant because that's what we need as humans. Now, what I want to tell you or explain to you is that significance comes in polar, there's polar opposites to how you can meet this need. There's there's the one that's the positive way of getting significance, and then there's a negative way of getting significance. It doesn't mean one is right or wrong essentially, but what it means is that there are certain ways, and the positive way to get significance is to be connected, to have a deeper inner peace and connection to the world and to other humans, a connection to something inside your soul. It's why we talk about soul on fire and how to find happiness. It's because if you're on that positive side where you meet your significance through an inner feeling and inner connection and to everything around you, then you have a positive way of looking at life. You look at things differently because you feel connected to everything. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. And it really is a magical way of meeting that need. Then there's the other side, the negative side of the spectrum, which is violence. And violence is a way to meet that need for significance, the need to feel like you matter. Um, just for example, I want you to think about how significant does somebody feel, if they don't know any other way to get that need. Oh, sorry, that was my phone. Um, if somebody is violent or takes out a gun and points it at somebody, immediately they're significant because that other person's life is depending on you. So essentially violence and aggression and yelling and abuse and all that stuff is just a way for people to meet that need for significance. Obviously, it's not a healthy way. It's not something we want in society. We want people to be closer to the other side of the spectrum, and I don't mean you have to be fully spiritual or enlightened. Um, even though that might be your path, that's great. But there's this side over here where you don't react to things. You are more tolerant. You're compassionate, and you fulfill that need for significance by looking inside and being content with who you are and your connection to this universe. And it's a very different kind um, it's a different way, but it allows you to understand why in politics and in 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 anything, in dealing with it day to day at the grocery store, how you see people react and get aggressive. We've seen it on the last few months with those things on those airlines and people getting pulled off and pulled off airplanes. When you look at it, it's because those people in those jobs or those positions, something wasn't right for them. They needed to feel significance and they weren't getting it. So the only way to get it is through violence, through aggression, through imposing their title or whatever you want to call it. And people do this all the time, and it shows that those people are, they're lacking that connection. They're lacking that spiritual side. They're looking for ways to feel significant that are instant, and they're non they don't provide. Hold on, let me just turn that off for a second. They don't provide a lasting form of happiness, and that's one of the things that I want to leave with you today, is that that's something that's missing in your life. You're not going to get it by being aggressive or putting people down or um, encouraging negativity and talking about others. You're not going to find what you're looking for there. In fact, you're just going to manipulate. You're just going to create more and more of that negativity. So I'm going to leave you with this. The next time you feel that you need to be aggressive or you see somebody be aggressive, think about that. How else can I find significance in my life? Because if you can find it toward the scale of connection and humanity and spirituality, if you can find it there, then it's it's encompasses everything. You will find that your life becomes better. You no longer are worried about what's happening in the external world and what's going on with wars and all that. You no longer focus on those things because you get it. You're connected. That's what I'm going to leave you with, my friends. Have a wonderful day or night, whatever time it is where you are. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Ciao, ciao.